till they find that thing, that Gemini thing that you made that looked like me. And put it down. I'm hearing that they made a copy of me, or they try to take my essence and put it on something that's like me to please these men sexually. So they found out who the Son of God or the Son is, and they made something like me. And it's over here somewhere living by me, attacking me spiritually, and on his knees to ruin my reputation. Let me get this up here. Because I refuse to think that in my time of being Christ, even if it was my husband that's not putting in 100% and want me to sexually please him to show off to people, it wouldn't happen. When I know that it's my season to be treated like a king and have anybody I want and do whatever I want, even if it was sexually, but that's not what it's about. These people are so sexually crazed. That's all they think about. So it's really to fulfill something with a secret society or something like this, or some of these demigods or some of these other gods. Somebody's name could be Dream. This was on the floor. And they think that they're going to make me jealous because these things be writing me messages like, I take care of my business, so I got some money, or I got groceries, real groceries, or I got, these people going to pay. That's why I said I don't have to have that stuff as long as I'm able to survive right now. Somebody wants to rub in the fact that you on your knees for a devil that went across God and betrayed the Son of God, and you on your knees for that thing, or some snaky God that molests children and kill children. You think that, and these is the same so-called spiritual black people that say, oh, you know, you can't be sleeping with everybody, just to try to body shame women. But they, or they say something about somebody spiritually, but they stop there. They don't talk about the fact that a lot of black people do these things that you said the elite did. And some of these people is sleeping with pedophiles. You a nasty bitch. You don't compare to me. You see what I'm saying? We in a whole different arena. And I'm a whole different type of reader. You hear me? We ain't the same. So they think they're gonna make me jealous because you trafficked one of my clones, probably from this house, and they had to put another one here. Or they had to put me here. You beat her into submission because it couldn't have been, like I said, if I lived in this house as at least 3 of those clones, there wouldn't be no way for you to beat me into submission. And since they haven't beat me all the way into submission, because there's still a part of me that's speaking like I'm speaking and still living like I'm living. You understand? That let me know that there is a red flag, because that was the last card in this deck before I put it down. There's a red flag when you come over here to try to do this shit to me. So you had to find India's version of me, or Mexico's version of me, or Africa's version of me. Somebody's version of me you had to, or even Europe. You had to find one of them versions of me to do what you think you're doing. And what you want me to do is move up off this spot so that you can get me up off my square, so that you could try to do something to me, because you all are controlled and owned by another country. I'm not even gonna call it, even though Oriental job, I'm not even gonna call out China. So someone is mad and punishing everyone and yelling at everyone because they can't have me, but they may be having these other people. But those other people ain't where it's at. So, you know, who's really mad, them or me? I don't know what to tell you. I cannot. Who's really mad? I will eat my fried chicken and potato chips, and I'm gonna leave that Millyville ketchup in there. And that bird something syrup in there. So you could brag to me all you want about sucking on the devil's dick and pleasing the devil. It won't be me. If he had me captured and I had to have sex with him, it'd be the worst sex every time. He wouldn't have no choice but to probably go out there and find it somewhere else. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And that's what I said. All of this off of sexual craze. So this is trafficking. All of this after a nasty sex crazed group of men. You disgust me. You and your African and your Jamaican goddesses and gods or whatever, you disgust me. So, I don't work for man. I don't bow down to no man. If like I said, if I want to play with you, I could pick you out the crowd and go do something with you if I wanted to. You understand what I'm saying? I don't, only way you gonna get a hold of this body right here with this mind on it is probably some kind of way with some sleep magic like y'all been doing. Because you're not getting me to walk up into it. You want me to be in competition with what? Okay, because somebody might say that somebody is broke. But you dealing with a broke-ass empress. That got to wait for a nigga to be close to me to then come over to her and touch on her to make her be able to get stuff. I'd rather not have it. You see? That's the difference between me and the mud ducks. Yeah, here they go. They know what they dealing with. They just happy that this person is treating the real American God as bad. Some more, please. Can I have some more, please? And there, they get their hands cut off every time. Can I have some more, please? A lot of these women could be the people that they allegedly put in jail, like Remy Ma and Foxy Brown. They didn't really go to jail. They went into this type of they went into whatever they probably tried to have me in, but I just was a at-home mom. A egg, something where they can come get eggs from or something like this. I'm pretty sure these people are like dressed down. We could have real life celebrities probably living close somewhere between Milwaukee and Chicago. And people be searching out to go see them and doing all this other stuff instead of honoring the king. So like I said, you can act like I ain't the king all you want to. But that don't mean that I'm going to act like you the king. Better get the fuck out of my face. And how long you going to be looking stupid sitting up around me if you calling yourself the king and you know you doing snake shit behind the king back? I will have you beheaded. Yeah, look, I see your ass. I see your ass. Somebody might be trying to get you in a box or something like this, or keep you in a box. And somebody talking about they trying to give you a helping hand, but this is not what this person is doing. I made these cards. I was starting to make these Stark. Somebody's names could be Stark. I was trying to I just feel disgusted a little bit that you got something that looked like me doing that, because that's not my natural, you know what I'm saying? That's not my meat. So Farrakhan was saying something about like, God got something for you and you going up, but I'm pretty sure this is somebody that's a part of the setup of me going up and being abused or humiliated, because these people are hiding some type of inheritance here. There's somebody from the nation, we won't even name no full names, left me. And they've been sharing it with this Empress in reverse that's not supposed to have this money. So somebody, yeah, oh, I'll get you up there. I'll get you up there. You understand? So these people getting mad because they know, you know what I'm saying? But that could, like, Farrakhan could be like a Lucius Lyons of the NOI. But the NOI is for the people of the diaspora, what their website say. So they not really fucking with me as an American God, or if they found out Jesus was back as a girl in American, I'm pretty sure people could look at me and see my demeanor. I can be soft as a girl sometimes, and I could also be rough. I feel like that's why they chose Krishan, but they went too far to play my part, the youthful part of me. It's almost like I'm looking at a movie. But she don't look nothing like me. But Blueface kind of looked like my boyfriend at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? We got a creeper van on a road trip. Somebody could be saying they did something like kidnap you and so they can feel like they have you, but really somebody didn't. They just recreated something like you. They could have took my sister's DNA and my DNA or something and tried to put it together. Yeah, somebody's mad because I'm not talking about some more, please. And the funny thing about it is these men is hiding from me. They will never show their location. They will never drop their real location for me to see them. Because they can't, the light is too bright. And most of these people have gone against me, but they've created a false illusion of some type of power or a firewall or a something like this, okay? Um, and try to keep somebody from having money. So, because people look at people and say, "Oh, they got money. Ooh, look." You know, it's just about psychology. You, it's about psychology with these people. Oh, that can't be. Well, this one take it in the butt, or this one do like this, or she do everything I say when I have sex with her. You not the fucking king, fool. I know when I will be sucking a king's dick. I don't care who. So call me disrespectful if you want to. I am the Lord thy God. Who the fuck is you talking to? You can't be my king if you out there swinging that ding-a-ling with everything else, and I'm not getting nothing coming in my house. You can't be my king if you spending the money from my palace or my home on somebody else, and you're not spending it on me. You don't deserve to have a piece of me. So what you want to do is put somebody in a dire constraint or situation, in somebody's situation here, and have them grovel and still do full-time work that a woman would do. Well, I'm not really all the way a fucking woman. So you're not going to be able to, just like they would say, oh, you messing with a man's this. You can't do that. Well, think about that when you're talking about me. Because mentally, I'm masculine, more stronger than many of these people that we're talking about. That's why the male leaders don't like me. And some of them are girls. And they going to sit their ass in their place too. So I don't care. Somebody's trying to have this. If Mommy Wata is my issue, okay, and this person had their hands on my children, kidnapping my children, trafficking my children, they're just going to keep on trying to maybe even bring her to move her over here and then have this man go, you're not bothering me because you've already failed. And I know once that you've been in that, you compromised. So I really wouldn't even want nothing back that been over there. I mean, you would have had to get my real good nigga for me to think that I want him back and I can heal him. And remove him from that. Because really, if these niggas was having a chance to be around me, they would never go back towards a Mommy Wata or no other bitch in their life. You see what I'm saying? We got Jacob in reverse. Jacob's ladder. So there's something about Jacob's ladder is in reverse here. I'm just putting this in this junk box. This is my garbage pail. We ain't did a. I think later on we're gonna do a freestyle out the garbage pail. Out the garbage pail box. Yeah, something about somebody's eye. Just like June. Something about June. Somebody could be being stingy or trying to beat you into submission. It's like me hiding. They hiding a real chic of like Saudi Arabia or Dubai in my body, and you think that I'm gonna do anything other than just because you keeping my money from me. It says down a dark, creepy alley. It's not going to change my. That's why I say you can't. So you messing with another man, like I said, and that might be more masculine than a lot of these men, especially the ones that take it in the back end. Okay, we got rescue in reverse. Something is not a rescue. Somebody could be coming towards you with some type of rescue information. Somebody saying they can feel it coming. That these people gonna try to come get you or get me or something like this. We got a pet lover. Mom's best friend. So somebody could have lost their pet or their dog. Okay. They could have. Somebody could be Palestinian. Okay. They could have if they did something. If they did some weird magic with my mask with my husband and linked him up with my play sister, and then gave me the hidden image of her husband, which is Palestinian. Like. I don't know. Like I said, I can't even see what these demons see. I can't even see what they. So you can't even expect me to want to do what you do. So they feel like, oh, well, we see the light on him. Yeah, it's false. You worshiping false idols. And because if a real nigga walk in, I'm going to know. That's the only man that's God got me about to be having my attention on is that one. So y'all could try to keep them away if you want to, but I'm just trying to tell you. Yeah, somebody ain't holding back. There's nothing holding somebody back anymore. Home sweet home. Somebody feel at home when they around you. So it really wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna. We all grown around here. You're not about to steal from me and then punish me by not giving me full benefits or things that belong to me, because you mad because I won't do something for you. Like, get the fuck out of here. Somebody feel like getting loose or busting loose, breaking loose, but that's in reverse. Somebody don't want to leave you. They don't want to. They just wish you would comply, but somebody ain't working hard enough. You see what I'm saying? We got swirly. Somebody might swirl. I think swirl is when like people mix people be together. But we also got, this is a snail. So there could be a nine of pentacles somewhere, but the nine of pentacles got a snail by her feet. Let's see. It says 42, 49. This is a second edition series 3, 1999. Teeny weeny beanie baby or something like this. It says, carefully travel, leaving a trail. I'm not very fast, for I am a snail. Although I go at my own pace, I go at my own hold on, I can't really see that. Plotting pace, slow and steady wins the race. So somebody's saying I get my work done. So we know this is somebody that rushes to the occasion. Somebody called them, they rush to the occasion. They trying to get in where they don't fit in. Something like this, okay? Yeah, somebody could be by the beach taking some shots or drinking. This is from my 1984 Barbie magazine. What is this? Pretzels and Fritos? Okay. And he got one little hot dog on the... One little hot dog. Somebody might even be doing something. Somebody is doing genital mutilation. I don't know who's letting these people. Maybe these people are the one-eye symbolism, or they signed that little NDA thing or something. But somebody is angry that you won't come to them, and that you still look to your people who help you with guidance or something. And somebody is taking off the penises of fallen angels or guides, or I don't know. They're doing something here. Because somebody thinks that that's the only connection that somebody has with you is through sex, because that's what they use. These people don't know nothing else. I told you the dead only see what they want to see. And nobody has been burying the dead properly for 20 years. So we have a lot of zombies walking around here. And a lot of times these people be getting sick, like a little cough, a little sore throat. If you notice in the tarot community, within the past 2 weeks, there's a couple of people that had not like how my voice is hoarse, but had a scratchy voice or something like this, because they sucking on the same things. Okay? This is how COVID started, with somebody rejecting the world card and placing something in the likeness there because they like the shape of it better instead of respecting and honoring people. That's like me saying I don't want to respect Farrakhan because he always use a napkin and wipe his mouth when he's speaking. That's like me saying I don't want to, you know what I'm saying, instead of just looking at the person for what they're, you get what I'm saying? Or I don't want to honor our president. I want to go do something bad to that P. I'm going to say, because I know people be chopping stuff up. Because I don't like that man. I don't like how he wears his suit or something. Or he's too skinny for me. This is what this is here. So these people can't call themselves Christians. You either a follower of Christ, that light, or you not. So somebody wants you to live your life as Christ, but have people just spit on you and shit on you. Like, even if we think that Christ passed away or Jesus died or something, these are people that's actually mad because somebody didn't this time. Because I wouldn't die for their sins. And so they're going to just all act like they don't know, or they're going to ignore me or keep gifts away from me that belong to me. So even if you wanted to ignore me, I could just mosey on my own little way and take my money and just do something else. And I could start a whole new group or family or friends or whatever somewhere else. But that's not what they want, because the new Green Deal was about energy harvesting. It was about trying to give all the credit and the money to these people in the greens or in these areas, and then still siphon energy from the world card energy. You can't get away from it. It's what they do. That's why Biden made something a public area or a public, something about public restrooms or something, a pit stop or a stop on the train. Okay, we got target here. So somebody is a target or a targeted individual, a goal-oriented person. You could also be, you thinking about your throne or whatever belong to you, and that's it. You don't want to hear nothing else. But I feel like this is a targeted individual here too, suitable for a garbage disposal. Somebody might be calling you a piece of trash, or this is what you calling these people. So I want you. The only hole I want you going in is the one in my sink, the garbage disposal, or the incinerator, or something like this. Okay. We got the horse here, a short, a short journey. It's almost coming out in reverse here. And we got Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Okay. And this one is green, light green. So if this person passed away within the past 2 years or something, this could be somebody that's in the greens here. I'm noticing this right here. Yeah, holding back. Something ain't holding somebody back from getting you. Okay. With this light green here, that's why I pulled that up. Okay. So these could be people that are new to the underworld that have benefited from the gifts that will be flowing in for me right now. But there's people that went into the underworld that need something for survival. And so they're still doing the same thing they've been doing since I was a child. Because these are people that know about things and they can't buy and sell. So they have to feed off of other people. These women have to steal my eggs and give them to people all around the world so they can have stops. Instead of having to come to me and respect me, they can have places that they can go and suck off of these little children so that they could be powerful or stay in a loop or feel alive or feel connected to God. I don't have to harm people or steal from people to be connected to God. Therefore, I have nothing to hide. So what these people might be using somebody's DNA for right now is I was saying, why is we still ain't got the full answer. And it's because you are building children because I said no. So you decided to go in my womb or in my area. Because somebody might carry both. And you decided to take something out anyways. Surprise. What did I say? Somebody saying, I just thought you should know. Somebody feel like you taking too long for something, but really these people are just hiding. They'll never come out. You just call it like this. I'm like, Adam, why you hiding? Where you hiding at in the garden? And then here come the husband. Here I am, but that's not the one. That's not the one hooked up to God. That's the one hooked up to some man's machine or technology. We got nearly 70, but I don't need it. But it would be nice to get this show on the road with a match, a help me. Who are you to try to keep somebody away from me that God sent to be with me? Who are you to take this person and turn them into a robot and bring them? It would be useless for me then. Some of these men, some of these robot men, they can't even have children. This is why the women or the knight, they didn't know that they was robots. They thought they was human. But they don't laugh, they don't talk, they don't dance, they don't nothing like this. Okay? They don't really like to do anything but just random, just plain stuff. So this is what somebody could have been doing. Somebody could have been sending in their transgender night horses. These could be women that went to jail, that from the music industry. And these women were supposed to be coming doing certain things, or even other, from secret societies or whatever. It would be so hidden. That these are the women that I could have had these babies by, but it'd benefit these men to keep their money in their pocket or my money, because these people didn't marry on to me because there was nothing home. No robber come into no empty houses. That's why most people in the projects don't get robbed unless they sell drugs. Do you hear me? Confirmation. Okay, and that's personal. That ain't just somebody going and saying, let's go to the projects and rob some people. No. Somebody like Little Zooty live over there in the projects and something like that. And that nigga just made a big move. We seen him over there doing like this with them Arabs. You know what I'm saying? Or them Mexican boys. So, yeah, that nigga did go over her house right after that. So let's go on through there. You know what I'm saying? So this is like centuries worth of ripping off a certain bloodline. All they had left was their pure hearts, peacemaking, all these little things like this. Okay, and these people said we don't want to do that no more. It's time for Africa to rule in America. We're gonna come in like we them, but really we eating at them. They the ones that's about to be going to jail, and we're gonna be ruling this, right? It's something like this, okay? Even the white ones. There's Caucasian people here now that are in Africa or considered to be South Africans. Like Vision Goddess Tarot. You understand? This could also just be people that vibrate and have a frequency on a lower level, and they've been able to get into formation, right? But then they might have freaked out if they put the Christ in there, because my light is going to shine. It's not going to say, let me do that too. Like these stupid niggas that it could be 1,000 of them that like, yeah, let's do this hit or whatever. But now these niggas got you, you know what I'm saying, for life. Just like a big gang rape or a big buck breaking or a big beating somebody into a gang. They just use it, excuse me, technology and strange tactics that they would use in suburbia USA on some of us. But I can't even see you like that. I can't take you serious like that. So, you know. And then it's also the people in the higher ups. These are the rotten people that made they. So instead of 1%, we probably got 25% or 50% of crooks running things, putting their heads together, running our country into the fucking ground. You understand? Because the right ones, if they was up there with it, they'd have already made a way to pull me the fuck out of here, and I'd be over there or up there with them. So they have to be the wrong people, right? They're already putting their, they're getting their feet wet. So it's like that. There's nothing to do. There's nothing for me to do as the Christ would be this energy or this conduit. There's nothing. I can't. What do you? I gotta go try to. What do you want me to do? These people is hiding. I mean, if I knew, this ain't like I've been like, I was at Keisha's house on Thursday. What? She said that shit? Or my man be over there, and I could just go sit at Keisha's house and look outside and see when this motherfucker might pull up again and be like, girl, that bitch, he did. He was over there. He was over there. And jump out the car on their ass and let them know that I ain't no fucking punk. So I figure the people that's hiding is the punks. The people that come hit people in the dark or something is the punks. It ain't me. So, most of this shit ain't going on with the people that's in the Truman Show that you could pick up the phone and call right now and go out for drinks with. It's some old niggas, unless they done opened up a gateway and now these niggas is coming in taking spots in the houses and trying to act normal. Okay? That's the only other thing that I can imagine. Okay? That's the only other thing that I can, and they calling themselves friends, but they wrapped up to a frequency with your enemy. They don't want the Ace of Cups or the Cup of God. They want bottled water, Barbie bitches to drink from. So we got nearly 71% of the Earth's surface is covered by oceans. That's about 140,000, million square miles. That's a lot of water. Okay, so they saying that the water. Somebody sent me the song "The Water Is Wide," and then so that got something to do with like a lot of movement on water, barges. A lot of something to do with currency or different people currency. Other people strengthening themselves with other currencies here on American soil, while Americans are dumbfounded and still dealing with American currency. And then you don't understand that they're using this here. I mean, I told you it should be illegal for motherfuckers, or it should be restricted for people to use anything else over here. For real. So, somebody want to make you afraid, but I just put up that Bible verse. I just put up that Bible verse. Let's see if I didn't delete it, because I got to delete stuff up on my phone, y'all. It's too full with screenshots and shit. Okay. Okay, hold on. Your friend. Okay, hold on. I didn't put this. What is the other one that I put up? And these people ain't innocent. These people have murdered my children and replaced them. They have done crazy things. I haven't done anything to these people. I'm not supposed to know about it, I'm guessing. Okay? I'm not supposed to be still sitting here talking to y'all about it. Okay? I'm supposed to be dead, like Martin Luther King and Malcolm X and all them. Even though it's 2024. Or out in the cold or something. So maybe that's why I'm eating fried chicken and potato chips. Somebody else could be eating fruit and everything. Okay? But somebody about to go to jail for doing that. Okay? So it says, enter through the narrow gate. For wide is the gate. Now, we seen that gate just flew open in the cards about 3 days ago. It said, because somebody said something about, yeah, bitch, your ass is narrow. So somebody could be trying to compare your, I was watching a movie yesterday. It's like an old movie, an old classic movie. Like Columbia, like Entertainment or something. And the girl, and he was like, they were having an affair. And then she was asking all these questions all of a sudden about his wife. And he like, what's next? You gonna ask me if she's better than you? You know, let's stop talking about that or whatever. And somebody could be trying to say something like somebody is better. But I said, first you would have to look better than me for me to start getting jealous. And then, you know, then your life would have to be different. So somebody could be trying to say something like, you know, somebody got hips or she wide or whatever. Yeah, she got something to hold on to. And I'm thinking it's because somebody was like, yeah, bitch, your ass is narrow. You got a narrow ass. And then I said, if you look up the definition for narrow, I think it means tight or it means something like this, okay? And so I said I'd rather it be that way, okay? But here it says, it says, even through the narrow gate, for the wide, no, enter through the narrow gate, for the wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction, and many enter through it. So again, many are called, but only few are chosen. A lot of people could go in a stampede towards the exit when it's about to be a fire. Or a lot of people could be trying to race to the top or get there before you. But again, or trying to squeeze through or step on people or crawl over people to get to that opening or something like that. But then the real one's just gonna be like, I'll wait until I ain't about to die. I can ride that damn, you see how skinny that is to get through there? They could go. I'll just wait to the end. You see what I'm saying? So if you know you know your self-worth, you know what you got to offer, you ain't about to be trying to stampede with the rest of them people. Let them go. Because 9 times out of 10, most of them people ain't even gonna make it. They still got to stop before somebody, whoever opened up the gate or whoever is about to do these interviews or something like this. You know, it's something like this here, okay? Or if there's like a cattle call, a casting call or something like this, you know, like what is it called? America's Got Talent, whatever, you know the show, American Idol. Okay, how the people used to be lined up forever. Okay, but anyways. But they still go through all the people or whatever, and then sometimes you know the best singer might be toward the end of the show. Okay, but it says that it leads to destruction and many enter through it. So somebody might be like, oh, she gives me so much ideas, but right now when America is rebuilding, are you supposed to have your hands in that many? You know what I'm saying? Or should you be having your focus directly on something? And a lot of people like they know that somebody has good ideas or these are people you're supposed to be working with, but they're keeping them at far reach. Okay, they're keeping them at a far reach here because these people don't want to do right and they don't want you to see what they've been doing. So right now it's really about focus. Even if that's yourself that you got to be focusing on right now. God ain't pulled you off the bench yet for some reason. So I'm not missing on nothing that these people got to go. To be going back and forth. What? Some man hands? Yeah, my hands is pretty big. I used to be able to palm a basketball, but I also had twins. So let's see. So yeah, this is this energy here, okay? And it says, but small is the gate and narrow is the road that leads to life, and only a few find it. So some people, they run around here, see who they can get a golden shower from, or they can get a so-called spiritual bath from. You know what I'm saying? To see if that's gonna get them through. But some of these people is useless, and these men that's using these women, they know it. That's the problem. Okay, so you know, I'm hearing like man cannot live on bread alone. So a lot of men are coming out. There could be some men sneakily coming out of being gay because we picked that. We gotta be fair here. We picked up that energy the other day too because they is not getting fed properly on bread alone. The war on Iraq could have been also about emasculating men. Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. No, I think he fixing something up there. So again, there's something about these oceans of whatever being really whatever this is here, okay? And we got the birth date 3/10/99, and we got issued 5/1/99, okay? And then we got 144. So the 144,000 could be of these shells here, okay? This could be what somebody chose to create with China. Okay, because these my auntie Shell, she got more Chinese and maybe African and Chinese features. This could be why this person or these groups might be her and my auntie Jenny. One is light skin and one is dark skin. That could be why they're more favored by a certain world leader. So somebody think they slick. All right. Um But these 144, so it's like, oh, if you don't deal with her or if you don't let her back in, or but this wasn't my first love. If this could be this auntie that molested me, that pierced me as a child, as when Jesus said, even the ones that pierced me. So what is that? Who is that? Oh, somebody is here. Hold on. Somebody in my damn backyard.